ready for a showdown. And the Pirates will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So UAB's offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Pirates offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll leave it with the lone back. He breaks a tackle.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the stick.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, oh man, that defensive end had a great get-off on that play. Exploded out of his three-point stance. He's able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his own 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle, H. Clark. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Pirates are in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Lets it fly on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. It's a draw. Bounced off his feet.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
And the defense was not fooled on that 3rd down. They were expecting that could be run. Linebackers doing a nice job really coming hard downhill to stop that play.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the 1st. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Quick strike complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Blazers are on the move. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, ECU. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the returner is stopped. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Looking to move it through the air. He makes the connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Blazers headed quickly to the line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Leaves it with the back. And they bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Quick pass on the fly motion. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. They're trailing by 11 to ULM.
Off play action on 1st down. He's going to run it.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. He's looking to throw it. A strike downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play. And here they fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Pirates! You've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Blasted as he lets it go. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route. Instead, they're facing a 4th down. The Blazers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some...
He's off to the races. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He's going to pass. Fires to the end zone. Hauls it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They're trying to get to it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. At midfield, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are
looking for the end zone. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh, man. Thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage, so wave off the turnover, give up the yardage, it'll be 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Blazers will kick it off to start the second half.
28, UAB 6.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still running at the 40. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. First down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
Second down coming up.
Trying play action. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to go up top on first down. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Blazers. A great catch and run for 6. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stops at the 18. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
Second down.
On the ground, it's Garrison. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Woolen. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quick completion on the out route. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
They'll run the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle of the field. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Makes his connection. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Blazers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quickly complete. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll just keep slinging it. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, UAB.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Garrison. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. 2nd and 10 here. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
And the Pirates will punt this one away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wants to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody.
And he's got it at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
For the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Using his legs, it's Garrison. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. On the move at the 30. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just